你觉得我们的孩子值不值得看到这样子的节目？
所以我们今天大概有一个日本场的介绍。
我们今天大概前面会先看大概4部的影片。
Pretend that you're a critic. You're going to be writing an article, or you're having somebody wants to understand the program more. And so when you're watching it, think thoughts about is the story child-centered? Do you believe the creators of this show understood who their target audience was? Is talk about why can't we make programs that children would like?
家长一定会到场，所以如果家长在场看到死掉的狐狸跟这些蛆，我看他可能会吓晕倒，根本就不会来参加这个试镜的活动，甚至拍片这样。那这个环境对家长来说，他觉得是危险的。
One of the recommendations, I was speaking with a bunch of producer directors that I'd worked with in Canada before coming here, and I was asking them what their tips and tricks for working with children are, and I was just compiling a random list, and probably each one of them recommended strongly to make sure that when you are auditioning a child to be in a show, you also auditioned the family. Because if you did not have the buy-in from the parents, you are never going to get your show that you needed. So I would challenge you as creators to help the parents be more open than changing your show to what a parent might want.
就通常你要关心他的面向会很不一样，你要怎么样找到孩子不同的面向，然后给他们不同的练习跟启发。
I would recommend strongly that you had on your team a subject matter expert, so somebody who is professionally able to explain to your team how does the under 5-year-old understand grief, what does it look like for them, and how can they relate to what you were saying, the process, the recovery, the journey of understanding that kind of sadness.
That I've thought about from the beginning, knowing it's a kids show and structuring it from the ground up. And then it's a case of, giving the kids the best experience that you can, that they have a good time, that you make it fun for them, and that there's a lot of laughs on set, that it's okay to make a mistake, and generally, in fact, every time, every kids show I've ever been on, by the end of production, there are tears when they have to say goodbye to the crew and when they have to say goodbye to the rest of the cast, because they've become like a family.
一直在想儿童节目或者青少节目到底为什么要被制作出来，可是我觉得你们呈现了一种对青少年还有儿童的信任，然后帮助他们建立这样子的一些自信心，或者是一些心情上的协助。
在从国中到高中这个阶段，小朋友他最会发生的一件事情就是自我认同，就他们常会不能够确认自己的想法能不能受到支持，所以他们就常会不敢要表达自己真正的想法。那我觉得那个东西是一个很好让他们可以出口的方式。
When you're tackling issues that are around children, there's a need for people to talk about difficult conversations. So again, it's a unique privilege when you're a kids content creator to maybe go down that road. It doesn't mean it has to be boring, and it doesn't mean it has to be, kind of like too much information oversharing. What happens is that there's always trends of what's popular. So, if you think about, when you think about children and issues, the trends come and they go, but the actual issues don't go away.
我们其实就是搭桥的人嘛，对不对？把不同领域的人结合在一起，然后我们就是搭一个让孩子喜欢走、愿意走的桥，把很难懂的事情想办法让孩子理解。